guys. So today we are doing cookies and we're baking 6 different cookies, and we pass it around. We pass it to my parents, Rocky's mom, and our 2 sisters. So we got 6 different cookies, and I will list them off here later. But right now I'm in the process of getting a little bit organized. Here's all the stuff, and I had to clear out the refrigerator, all the leftovers and everything that needs to just get thrown away, because I need to make room for when I need to refrigerate it for, some of them are like an hour. So I'm going to make the one starting with the 30-minute refrigeration and then go from there. So come along with us while we make cookies. Okay, the first step of the cookies, we are going to make the Grinch cookies. And that calls for a box of French vanilla cake mix, half a cup of oil, 2 eggs. It calls for green food coloring. I got this, so I'll just squirt that in there and mix it around. And then it calls for a half a cup of powdered sugar. And then large heart-shaped sprinkles. We went everywhere looking for the sprinkles and I could not find them. So I'm going to try to just probably put these in the center, or maybe these little round ones, just to put red into it. I thought about doing this, the gel, decorating gel, but I don't know if it will be too runny, and then when I stack the cookies, it'll just be all big old mess. So we'll see how I come up with the heart in the middle. But you mix this, and then you will refrigerate it for 20 minutes. And then bake it for, says 350 for 8 to 10 minutes, which I'll probably be making all my cookies at 10 minutes. So here is the cookies afterwards. Okay, since those are in the refrigerator waiting for 20 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and make the Reese Pieces chocolate cake cookies. And I'm doubling the recipes from now on. So I have 2 boxes, which, okay, the original recipe would be 1 box of super moist chocolate cake. And then it says a half a cup of vegetable oil. And then 2 eggs. And then a cup and a half of Reese's. But this is, I'm doubling it, of course. So I have 4 eggs and 3 cups, and it'd be a cup of vegetable oil. So I'm going to go ahead and make those, and then those refrigerate for 1 hour. And then you take them out and bake them at 350 for 10 minutes. Okay, and then the third, which I'll show you how to do this one. But this one is the apple butter cookie. And you will need a 1/4 cup of salted butter, which I'm doubling it, so it's a half a cup. And then a 1/4 cup of apple butter. 1 cup of sugar. 1 egg. Half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. 1 1/2 cups of all-purpose flour, and then a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and a 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar. And then you will make a cinnamon sugar mixture of I say 1/4 cup each, and then mix it, and you'll roll the cookie bowls into that. But I will go ahead and show you how to do this one. You will cream the butter, apple butter, and sugar together. And then mix in the sugar, egg, and vanilla. And in another bowl, you'll mix in the dry ingredients, and then you'll combine them. And this was supposed to set up in the refrigerator for 2 hours. So this is the reason why I did this one last of the batch. So they'll be in the refrigerator longer while I cook the other two. That was easy to make. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this on to a low setting. And I'm going to gradually add in my flour mix into the wet mix. Okay, so I'm going to have that one set up in the refrigerator for 2 hours, and then I'll start making the Grinch cookies and the Reese cookies, and then get onto those apple butters. Okay, so here is the Grinch cookies, the Grinch cookie mix. And then we're going to make these into balls, and I'm going to try to do something with the heart in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put these in the oven at 350 for 10 minutes, and we'll see what it looks like with the sprinkles. Okay, so here is the Grinch cookies. I did mess up on the first batch. I didn't dip them in the powdered sugar. So I went ahead and I didn't dip them. I just sprinkled some on top because it was not all that set up. So I just sprinkled a little bit of the powdered sugar on top, and I put in the little sprinkles. You can really, I'm gonna have to dust those off, but yeah, they're there. But here's a pan that's already cooled, and I'm going to wait till these cool off, and I'll add them to the pan or the plate, and I'll put them in the refrigerator and let them sit till we get ready to divide them into the different plates. Okay, so I had the 3 batches done. Here is the apple butter cookies, and me and the kids tried these, and they're really good. I did see on the Pinterest comments people saying that it's too much cinnamon. I don't believe so. I thought they were right on with the taste. And you can taste the apple butter in it. It is amazing. And it smells so good. And then I got the Reese's. These are the cake cookies. And here's the Reese ones. They turned out really good. And then here is the Grinch ones. Okay, so now I'm off to the next 3 cookies. And those are Oreo Peppermint, which that's another cake one. But that one has a lot of ingredients in it. And then there's the best Cowboy Cookie that I'm fixing to make right now. And then a chocolate cookie that has white powder around it as well. So those are the next 3. And those are the ones that you have to do the whole mixing the dry and then the wet and then combining them. So that's the reason why I kept those separate, because they'd take longer. So here is the ingredients to the Cowboy Cookies. So let me turn the page real quick. Okay, so I need, it says a cup of unsalted butter, room temp. And these have been out almost all day, so they're pretty good to go. And then 1 cup of light brown sugar. And then a 1/2 cup of sugar. It says 2 large eggs and 1 egg yolk, room temp. And there's the egg yolk and then the 4 eggs. And then a teaspoon of vanilla. And then I'll need milk. It's not out, so I'll have to get that when I'm ready. And then 1.5 cups of flour. Back here in my big jug. And then baking soda, which is back here. And then cinnamon, salt, old-fashioned oats. It needs 3 cups of those. That's 6 altogether. And then shredded coconut. And then pecans. I don't know if I got I didn't know my camera went up high enough. But there's the oats and here's the pecans. And then I need semi-sweet chocolate chips. And that's what the Cowboy Cookies all about. Okay, with the Cowboy Cookies, I would definitely not put everything in together. This overflowed. I wasn't even able to put all the goodies into the cookies because it was just too much. So I would definitely just keep it at the original recipe and not double it just yet. Okay, now for the second to the last cookies. Thank goodness we are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel now. So that one is the Oreo Peppermint Crunch Cookie. And it calls for a box of white cake mix, butter, egg, peppermint extract, vanilla extract, cream cheese, Oreo crumbled. I just used a food processor. And then Andy's Peppermint Crunch. And then dark chocolate chips. And that would be for the Oreo Peppermint Crunch Cookies. Okay, so finally at last, we are making the chocolate Crinkle cookies. And this, you make the cookies and then you put it in the refrigerator and you roll them into balls and then you dip them in powdered sugar. So this one, you will need cocoa powder, unsweetened cocoa powder, flour, baking powder, salt, butter, sugar, vanilla, and then eggs. This one actually calls for 4 eggs in one round, so that's a lot of eggs. So we're going to go ahead and mix this up and then put it in the powdered sugar. Okay, so here is the Cowboy Cookie. I already made a couple balls and I have them in the oven cooking. And that really smells good. The coconut in there is making it smell yum. And then I went ahead and did the peppermint. Here's the peppermint. It's been chilling for a while. We went and got some dinner. We went out A&W to eat. And then here is the chocolate ones that you will roll in balls and dip into the powdered sugar. But for right now, I gotta go through all this batter and make cookies, and I'll show you the after effect on those. Well, it's the next day. I ended up making those the peppermint cookies, and they were a big fail. I don't know what happened. They never formed into a cookie. They kind of just went flat and then stuck to the pan. So I just gave up after that because there was still one more batch of cookies to make, which is the chocolate cookies rolled up in powdered sugar. So I'm going to go ahead and make those real quick. And then I have a Chex Mix type cereal that's supposed to be in ranch. It's a trail mix type thing. So I'm going to make that. And then I have little containers to put those in. But we woke up this morning and there is snow on the ground. It hasn't snowed in Oklahoma in a long, long time. It usually ices. So let me go ahead and show you that in the window. See? It's snowing and the kids are already out there playing. Okay, so here is the cookies afterwards. We got the Grinch cookies, and then the Cowboy Cookies, and these are the apple butter cookies. These will have to be my favorite. I like those. And then we have the Reese Pieces cookies. And then these are just chocolate crumble cookies. But me and Rocky have decided that we're going to name these the Oklahoma Snowball Cookies because they look like more dirt than snow. But I'll have all the recipes down below in the description of all of them. I will probably just keep out the peppermint one because that was a bust. Didn't really work out very well. So, yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it took so long to get it posted. It just took me a really long time yesterday to get it all cooked, and I just got too tired, so we continued today. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Give me one of your favorite cookies that you guys like to bake. And we'll see y'all next time. Bye.